Well, guys, I am a respecter of the arts. I'm a respecter of music. I actually respect musicians. I'm one myself. I grew up actually playing instruments. I was actually a music major for a while in college as well. I can actually compose music. But also, when it comes to the laws of this country, folks, even if you are a musician, you can actually be a very, very talented violinist. Doesn't matter. The rule of law is the rule of law. And now we actually have an individual, folks, that is finding out about 26 years later. Maybe he thought that he was a very good violinist, plays with the symphony. He thought he was safe. But now, guys, he is finding out, no, you are an illegal alien and you're going to be deported. Now, NBC, they're running headlines not exactly telling you that this man is an illegal alien. He came here in the 1990s, folks, from South Korea. His family brought him over here. Now, granted, he was 10 years old. They actually came here legally, by the way. Now, here's the kicker. They came on a visa. And one of the things that we really don't talk much about is people overstaying their visas. That's a major problem. The thing is, the visa expired in 1999. 1999. And they just said, nah, the hell with it. We don't need to follow law. We're just going to stay here. Now, folks, it's backfired. I believe this man is going to be sent back to South Korea. And he should be. He broke the law. And also, by the way, he committed a crime also as well about 6 years ago. But really, thanks to Barack Hussein Obama, he was actually a part of that DACA program, which makes absolutely no sense, by the way. DACA is illegal, in my opinion. I mean, you can't provide protection. You shouldn't be providing protections for anyone here in this country illegally. But let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Utah musicians. This is NBC News, folks. Utah musicians rally around violinists detained by ICE after decades in the U.S. Now, he goes by the name of John Shin. His career name is on Dongjin Shin, if I'm not mistaken. A 37-year-old violinist who has played with the Utah Symphony is being held in a detention center more than 500 miles away from his home. Now, he is married to an American citizen now, but the fact remains he's still an illegal alien. And of course, you have to dig deep down into the story, folks, in the NBC story to find out why he actually really got arrested by ICE. And also, by the way, he should have left in 1999 too, by the way. But this man got a DUI. Got a DUI. And also, we got a statement here from his own lawyer, folks, saying that, even Barack Obama's DACA protections, that's out the water because this man pled guilty to a DUI. Yeah. But anyway, over here, Homeland Security actually posts this right here. And they show you the headline from NBC News. Utah musicians rally around violinists detained by ICE after decades in the U.S. Now, look here. This is so funny from Homeland Security. They put this, quote, Utah violinist, close quote, is Dongjin Shin, a criminal illegal alien from South Korea. His criminal history includes a DUI conviction. Shin entered the U.S. on a tourist visa on September 3rd, 1998. This visa required him to depart the U.S. by March 3rd, 1999. Over 25 years later, he was still illegally in the U.S. Our message is clear. Criminal illegal aliens are not welcome in the United States. Yeah, I completely agree. I really do completely agree. But his musician friends, man, they're trying to I guess spin the story a little bit here. But anyway, right down here, it says Dongjin Shin, 37, this is on NBC, who came to the U.S. South Korea with his father when he was a child, was abruptly arrested at a hotel parking lot while he was on a work trip in Colorado. His attorney, Adam Crank, told NBC News. He was placed in ICE detention on August 18th, with a hearing slated for early September. His colleagues from the Salt Lake City area are hoping to send a message to the administration and beyond that Shin, who goes by the name John, is a valued part of our community. Quote, John has been in this country since he was 10 years old, and he was brought here by his parents. He didn't get a choice in the matter, violinist and conductor Gabrielle Gordon said. He is not somebody that is taking from the community, but is giving. A senior Department of Homeland Security official said in response to NBC News' question about Shin, quote, our message is clear. Criminal illegal aliens are not welcome in the United States. Now I'm wondering also, man, where's his father also? Did his father actually leave and go back to South Korea? I really don't know. But Shin, who works a day job in telecommunications, but has played with the prestigious Utah Symphony and Ballet West, is currently being held at the Denver Contract Detention Facility in Aurora, Colorado, according to an ICE database, more than 500 miles away from his home. Actually, his home is really in South Korea. Okay? It's really, really South Korea. But here's the kicker, man. Even his own lawyer is admitting, it looks like ICE is actually right to detain him, and he's going to get deported. This is coming from his own lawyer, folks. Yeah, because right down here, this is what actually, look, his wife, her name is Danae Snow. She told ABC4 that she received a brief phone call from him during the arrest. Quote, that morning he was texting me, happy birthday, I love you so much. And then by the afternoon, I got the phone call, honey, I've been detained by ICE. I love you and the kids, and they're sending me to a detainment center, Snow told the outlet. I just thought, oh my gosh, I don't know how this can happen. Shin was later transferred to a detention facility in Colorado, ABC4 reported. Shin's attorney, Adam Craig, told ABC4 that the detainment stems from a 2020 impaired driving conviction. Shin completed probation and fulfilled all court requirements, but the sentence makes him a priority for immigration enforcement. Yeah. Shin moved to Utah from South Korea as a child, entering the United States on a K-2 visa with his father, and later obtained DACA status. Way back in 2012, folks, because that was Obama. Even though this man should have been out the country in 1999, 13 years prior. Wow. Quote, ICE arrested Dojin Shin, a criminal illegal alien from South Korea, on August 18, 2025. And his history includes a DUI conviction. We already talked about that right there. But right here it is. Here's the thing. In 2012, then President Barack Hussein Obama introduced the DACA program, offering protections and work authorizations for millions of illegal aliens who came to the U.S. as minors. The program has been in legal and political limbo for years as courts have weighed its validity. Shin married Snow, a U.S. citizen, and initiated the green card process 3 years ago. But get this. However, due to circumstances beyond their control, they were unable to file for the green card in a timely fashion. This is what his lawyer is saying right here, guys. Quote, the problem that you have is as someone who is coming to the United States and who doesn't currently have proper documentation, because when you get a DUI, DACA gets taken. Immigration will not let you have DACA with a DUI. That's coming from his lawyer, folks. Yeah, this man's done. This man's done. And his lawyer goes on, he says, he becomes a priority, especially under the current administration. So he was taken into ICE custody because he accepted and did an agreement in Toole County for an impaired driver, which caused ICE to take him into custody. Yeah, he found out, folks. He found out. His own lawyer is saying that basically he's done. They said you cannot get a green card if you have a DUI. Yeah, so this man is finding out, man. He is finding out he got a DUI, and now he has to pay the piper. He was already here legally, and now he's a convicted criminal alien. Yeah, you're going to be done. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.